What up, guys? This is Casey is Raw again, and this is Friday is Raw, and my co-host is AJ Raiders. What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing much. I sound a little bit better after being sick.
Oh yeah, you sound a
Yeah.
lot better.
Oh yeah, dude. Today was the first day back at work. I was thinking just go ahead and take the week off and just recover. As a fuck it, I was fine after having bronchitis for a week.
Oh yeah,
So
that's no fun.
nah, but I'm not sure if you watched SmackDown or not.
I watched the last part with Roman with the celebration. That was a
Uh,
fucking twist.
yeah. Well, let's say hi to the people. We got Costanza in the chat.
What's going on, Costanza? Man, Costanza's a good fucking guy, man. He's good people.
Yeah, he is. We got AG
What's going on,
and
AG?
Mikhail.
What's going on, Mikkel? I sent you the goddamn link. Oh, what's going on, Big T?
And we got Big T. So obviously the biggest thing, uh, there was a rumor going around about them gonna unify the belts, and they officially did with this god awful thing right here. I
Technically,
mean,
Roman has 3 titles now because Triple H didn't take the other 2.
well, you know what they're gonna do. This is the replacement title,
Right.
and it's so stupid. It says undisputed champion. He's not undisputed anymore. There's
Right.
another world champion out there in the same company.
Right.
I could understand call it the Unified Championship, and and they still call it the it's still called the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship still, even though it doesn't say Universal down there. It says Undisputed.
Yeah, it's fucking confusing. I don't get it.
It's stupid. It's their way because they made the mistake not putting the WWE title on him instead of the Universal title
Right.
because they're they're treating him as he held the WWE title for over 1,000 days. He only had the WWE title for a year now, little over a year.
Right. I think they
So
count it as for both belts.
yeah, well, that's what they want you figure. It's like, we consider it one belt now. So I think it's stupid. They should just and I was listening to Soul Monster a little bit and they were so lazy. They couldn't do something better than the normal WWE title look. They
Yeah.
should. This is so stupid. Why couldn't they just give us like a new modern version of the Winged Eagle belt? I mean, give us that, not another version of the logo belt.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like this whole thing is so like I don't know. It's they need to fix something about it. I mean, I don't know.
And all they did is just change the name down there and the background behind the logo.
Yeah.
Everything's completely the same.
Right.
So it's like they had like 5 minutes to work on this thing and ship it out.
Yeah. Dave Millican pretty much it was like copy and paste and then send it right back.
Yeah. They're like, you have a day to work on this and just figure out something slightly different and ship it back to us next
Right.
day.
Right, because Dave Milliken, he does all their belts still. Because Reggie Parks, he stopped doing those way back in the day.
Well, he's dead now, though,
Oh,
too.
what, did you kill him, Casey?
Oh, probably.
Probably. He wouldn't make Casey a cheeseburger belt, so he had to kill him.
Well, well, when you kill so many people, you kind of forget who you killed now.
It's just shocker. Literally, you killed another person a day, man. Like, when is this madness gonna stop? That's the real question.
Oh, I'm the real life Grim Reaper. That's all the real thing is. But
Uh,
I just thinking the wording is so stupid of this. The it's so stupid is the undisputed championship. If they didn't have the Outer World belt, then I would have no problem calling this the undisputed title.
right.
But
Hmm.
it makes no sense.
It doesn't. I wish WWE would just go back to the one title and that's it. Like, come on. I know I'm no fucking WWE mark, but if you look at the '90s and the early 2000s, they had fucking one belt. That was it. One belt. That was the WWE or WWF Championship.
Well, you had the other secondary title with the Intercontinental title,
Well,
but you
we're
didn't.
not talking about world title though. We're not talking about the world heavyweight title here. You're talking like European, Intercontinental. The
Yeah,
light heavyweight. I'm talking just the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Like the belt that Bret wore, Shawn, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Ultimate
yeah.
Warrior, all of them. Hogan. I mean, I
I,
don't know.
I agree. I think it's stupid, but I think it would have been even stupid if they still had two belts. So because I mean, imagine if they split those two titles again. Then you had three world champions out there for the
I
same.
don't know.
They should just split the titles after like this previous WrestleMania,
Yeah.
but it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't like it. That looks like the same belt minus the black strap. Remember the one that they were showing off at WrestleMania that Snoop Dogg had?
Yeah,
That's
that was the
exactly what this title looks like.
well. That's the rumor. Was saying that they were thinking people were thinking that it was going to be that belt because they were sponsoring. They were promoting that title. They were selling that title too.
Right.
And then it was like, okay, it looks cool. I wish they went that route. If it was all gold, I've
Hmm.
been. I think I've been a little bit of critical on it, but
Yeah.
it's so lazy.
Hmm.
And I had a bad feeling when I saw the shape of what the belt was under that curtain. I was like, no, it's gonna be another logo belt. And
Yeah. You still there,
but
Casey?
no, I was just looking at something.
Oh, okay. Because you paused like mid sentence. That's what I was
Yeah,
wondering. I'm like, is everything all right? Is your internet working?
yeah, but I might have a special guest coming soon if he shows up.
Oh, we got a secret run in, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I was give him a try, see how he would like this. Don't
Do
run
I
him
think
off.
I know him? Have I?
He's been in the chat.
Okay, let me ask you. Was he on your birthday celebration?
I don't know.
Okay. Because I had a couple people in mind that I was thinking about. I don't want to like just blur it out, and you'd be like, "Oh fuck, you guessed right." You know what I mean? Because I think
Well,
I know who it is, but I just don't want to say anything. I'll wait until the person comes.
AG's asking what we're talking about. Well, the first thing we want to talk about is this new belt that was uh presented today to Roman Reigns for his undisputed title, even though he's no longer the undisputed champion. But like the stand says, it's a color change. That's exactly what it is. It's like it's like the Diva belt. And talk about the Diva belt. It's so stupid they have the Raw women's belt on SmackDown.
Wait, hold
And
on. Which Divas belt? Are we talking about the butterfly wings one, or are we talking about the one that they had after?
no, this version of the women's belt, they have the Raw women's belt on SmackDown
Oh,
now.
okay, that one. Okay, because there's like so many different ones. That's why I
Oh,
ask.
and then they have the SmackDown title on Raw.
Yeah,
They
I thought
hadn't
we had a
done
draft. What happened with that?
well. They drafted the champions from away from each brand. And the previous draft, they would have the women just give up their titles to the other champion, and they hadn't done that. They just let the other champion holding the belt onto the show. It's
Right.
so
Well,
stupid.
we got to answer that question for AG in the chat. He says, so he has one belt now. Technically, no.
Yeah,
Technically, he has three belts because he still hasn't gave back both belts that Paul Heyman has over their shoulders. Because if you watch SmackDown tonight, Paul Heyman still had both belts on his shoulder, and Roman Reigns had the new belt around his waist. So,
I imagine he rolls around with three belts now.
geez, yeah, just keep feeding his ego, you marks. I mean, come on. Really?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's going to be this is the replacement belt. I mean, they worked themselves into a corner. They're like, well, we can't split the belts off, so but we need a world belt on Raw, so we'll invent a new world title.
Right.
You had AG said he hadn't seen SmackDown, but this was on the very end of the show.
Yeah, this is like the last like 20 minutes of the show. I mean, they have the highlights on YouTube. Literally, that if you don't watch the whole show, like in like an hour, WWE puts up all their highlights of their shows. So it's like if you
I got
miss it, you can go back and watch it.
I do got 10-second clips all ready to go.
For what?
But of the reveal, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think I would get copyright. I think it would just be. I
Dude,
mean,
you
it
got
would.
copyright claimed for that Nitro theme. I don't think that's really smart to do.
Well, I got it was from the people who own that Nitro music. It wasn't WWE, but WWE would be petty enough to do that,
Wait,
though.
wait, hold on, hold on. So wait, what about the original Nitro theme I sent you? WWE didn't hit you with that?
No, it was whoever owns it.
But I got that from just a regular source. I mean, really, I mean, it, that person's being petty then. Like literally, you don't own that theme song. WWE owns that theme
Well, I
song.
mean, well, whoever. I mean, the musician who made it.
No,
I mean, yeah, WCW. I mean, I'm sure what they did, they licensed that music, you know?
I doubt it. Vince is not going to license anything that he owns to
No,
anybody.
I'm talking about when it was under the Turner Network. I
Well,
think,
it would still go. It would still after the. It would still go to WWE. They bought the intellectual property, therefore they own the licensing, the music, the whole nines. They just, you know, the whole nines. I mean, they own everything.
Oh shit, we got Nani in the chat.
Hey, Anani, what's going on? Anani is she's a sweetheart. She is like the best person to talk to on Twitter. Like literally, she is like the funniest. Like she showed me a clip of her dog, and it was funny as hell. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, she is so cool. Like literally, I wish Anani would come on here. Like she is that cool. Like yeah, she's a good person, very good person.
But I figured, like, if I slice it in 10 seconds clips, I mean, if it gives me a claim, fine, whatever, I can cut it out.
Right.
I seriously doubt they would give me strikes. If it does, well, you know what? I learned my lesson.
Right.
But
Well, hey, brother. I mean, if you want to go for it, go for it.
yeah, I'll just show 10-second clips at the beginning and then kind of like,
Yeah. See, even Big T says in the chat with that Nitro thing. He
yeah.
said, "I definitely look into that strike, Casey, because it seems fishy." Exactly.
Oh, I
If
never got a
WWE,
strike. I
you
never
got
got a strike. I got a claim.
yeah, but if you
And
got
then
claimed for it and it wasn't WWE that claimed it, you can use it because nobody owns that music, that Nitro theme, besides WWE. And if they're not coming after you, those other people that did, fuck them. They can't
well,
claim shit.
but a lot of times it's just easier just to replace the music instead of disputing because then if you dispute it, then I'm pretty sure it'll turn into a strike and it's not worth it. But here's the first clip I got right here.
It is my honor to present you with a brand new, undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
That's the first 10-second clip where he's, shouting it out to Roman. We got TSS and Fortnite is Raw.
What's going on, boys? How you guys doing?
TSS says the new belt looks terrible. I don't think
it looks the same.
I don't think it looks terrible. It's just laziness. Does it have a plate of vagina to represent the Roman? That's a great point. It does. You know what? I never thought about that. That's a great point, Brad. Wow.
Okay, am I right about that, Casey? Is it okay? Since he's in the chat, is it Brad that's coming on? Because that would be cool. Brad's a good guy. I like him. He's good people.
Yeah.
It is him.
If he shows up, yes.
Okay, so that's who I thought it was. I didn't want to like just throw out random people without So it is him. Okay, cool. Yeah, Brad's good people, man.
All right, let me show the next one where he reveals the title.
A gold belt.
And I flipped the image, even though that's not going to do anything against it. But I'm hoping with me flipping the image and the audio is not that great, maybe I could get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, if WWE doesn't claim it, I mean, it's open source, and you know what? Just because you told me that, now I'm pissed about that claim because I thought WWE claimed you.
No, I mean they did. WWE will. I mean, they done that to me when I was actually using a picture of a logo.
Right.
Oh, we got Mikkel. God damn it.
God damn it. Fragonia.
But, back what I was about to say is that, I was using that picture of a logo of the AWA logo for
Right.
a review of. I think they were talking about the AWA, the Tales of the Territory, and I got copyrighted from WWE with that just
Okay.
because of the small GIF.
I got information. Text just let me know this. He said BMG Rights owns the Nitro theme. I just looked it up. Okay, so WWE technically doesn't own it.
No, that's what I was saying.
So technically, when that guy fucking claimed you, that whoever the fuck it was that wasn't that guy, they have no right to claim you. You can use that.
The thing is, a lot of times they'll have music bots out there. Like what they like to do is like I would upload something.
Right.
Let's say I have like a copyright music,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll have it sitting on private, and it would have a copyright on it, and even if it was on private, because of bots, because they're looking for copyright looking material like footage,
Right.
I wouldn't say pictures, but footage, music, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so technically, Brad, he's saying that, yep, that's an invalid claim. So therefore, they should have never did that, especially because what Tex just said that BMG Rights owns the Nitro thing. So therefore, that guy cannot do that legally, claim something that he does not own because it's not his. Now, if it was BMG Rights that claimed you, that would be a different situation. This is what I'm understanding.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a big deal because I mean we got it fixed.
Right. I know it just bothers me that people that isn't WWE claiming stuff on your videos that they don't own. That's what I'm mad about.
Well,
Because
I mean,
you have no rights.
I do believe a lot of times it's people who actually does own it, but like I said, it's a lot of times are bots.
I mean,
Because
you know what?
I guarantee you, if it was someone like physically watching the video for this, then that's
Right.
one thing. But they have bots out there to find this shit.
So wait, hold on. Since like Tex said that BMG Rights owns it, I could actually go to BMG Rights, buy the rights of that Nitro theme, and technically own it and use it on stream if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, because that's a music thing.
Or you can buy the license like how Tony Khan does for some of the music he uses.
Right.
But
AJ.
What?
Why
That's
can't
Mikkel.
I can't copyright?
Yeah, I was about to say Mikkel never got copyright striked ever. He's used the NHL theme. He's used fucking Nitro. He's used
Mikkel, are you sure?
Thing.
I mean, Mikkel, are you sure? Like, I'm wondering if he ever goes in the studio and check him, because I go in the studio all the time to check numbers and see if if I get hit with copyright. But let's go ahead and show the last clip that I chopped up.
All right.
Absolutely incredible.
It's the same belt again.
So that was my reaction. It's the same belt again. So, I can't wait to get Brad on here to get his opinion. So, Mikkel, what do you think of the new belt?
It's a same cotton belt.
Yeah, I was I was very
Why
disappointed.
Roman? Why does Roman need three belt now? He
To feed their
got
ego, feed his
three
ego.
belt.
It is a way around it. That's what, because he has two belts. Instead, they should have separated them, but they just didn't do it.
Yet again, WWE drops the ball.
So why you telling me is that the belt, the two belt are gonna be retired and that the new
This
belt?
is Mikhail, this is the replacement title for the two.
Yeah, so the two belt retained are gonna be retired and he's gonna walk around with one belt now.
Well, technically, they're not going to retire both. They're just retiring. Well, because that would mean the Universal Champion wouldn't be there, and the WWE title part wouldn't be there either. So it's just
Oh
something.
God.
So it's just
Good.
it's just
What
the undisputed version of it.
Daniel is blocking the ball big time. Roman Reigns don't need three button belt now.
Well, I'm hoping to get Brad's opinion on this when he comes on. So
Did you send
I
him the
think,
link?
yeah.
Okay.
So let me remove this picture.
I mean, if anybody wants, I mean, if you're not a fucking troll, if anybody, wants to chime in their 2 cents, I mean, we have mods in the chat, so if you're a troll, you're just going to get blocked. But, I mean, if anybody wants to call in and maybe have their 2 cents on it, maybe that'd be interesting to know theirs too, you know what I mean?
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, because this is actually a topic that, I mean, a lot of people in the chat are talking about it as well. So, I mean, if you guys feel like, you want to come in and, talk about it, I mean, you're welcome to. I mean,
All right.
we have Steve Callen in the chat. Got Mr. Pico's Boulevard. What's going on, Mr. Pico? Good people, We got TSS, I know he would. Who else? I
Give me a
know that
second.
Trek's not even in here yet.
We got a Wandy too.
Awandi's
Shit.
in the chat? Really? Oh, you mean a
Yeah.
Nani?
A 9.
Yeah, I thought you said a
So,
Wandi. Let's say.
Yeah, I thought he said Wandy too.
That's what I thought he said, yeah.
I mean, I love retard. You know that.
It's not nice to talk bad about yourself like that, Mikkel.
It's very
No, come on, man.
Come on, man. That's not cool. Don't say that about yourself.
Well, I didn't watch. Oh gosh, I didn't watch AEW Rampage.
I didn't even know it was on.
Well, they keep
I know.
changing the time. They'll change it to different times, and they'll change the day because whatever sport. A lot of times, basketball, they would they would move their time around.
Right.
But I'd rather watch when they have Collision. Give Collision a try.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a chance. I mean,
Yeah.
if they fail, to deliver, then yeah, okay, I'll be done. But I mean, like, hey, I am willing to, give them a chance.
See, the thing is, I think they should just make Rampage 2 hours. Because
Or just get rid of Rampage completely.
Well, they're not going to do that because one, that's less money for AEW.
Yeah, but think about it this way, though, Casey. Look, I keep bringing it up all the time. Look what happened when they brought in Thunder. Literally, you had Saturday night and you had Nitro. Then they brought in Thunder. Thunder you didn't need. It was pointless.
But I mean, wasn't Saturday pretty much done when Thursday?
Saturday came out was the original. No, Saturday night ended in 2001. Well, early 2001. There's like
really?
It's like they had syndicated. They had Worldwide back in 2001. Still, they had Pro Wrestling still in 2000.
So that was their version of like
house shows or like
C shows.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's such a good idea.
Like how WWE, where they took their
like Sunday Superstars. Yeah, Superstars, Sunday Night Heat, Jacked, Velocity, Shotgun Saturday Night.
Yeah.
That was actually a good show. Shotgun Saturday Night. I enjoyed that. And Superstars.
I really enjoyed Sunday Night Heat because a lot of times that was the kickoff for Monday Night Raw.
Right.
And it was going to be as entertaining as
Bill and the Bill.
AG wants to know a question. Michael, hold on. I answer this question from AG. He said, what came first, Thunder or SmackDown? Thunder. Thunder came out in 1998. SmackDown came out in September of 99.
Well, the first showing was in 99.
Right.
It was 2000 when they had a regular run.
Really? Because I thought SmackDown started on UPN 50 in 1999.
Yeah,
they had one run in 99, like a test on UPN, and then in 2000 is when they had a full-fledged show.
Right. Because I just want to get AG up to scale. So if you really think about it, like, okay, Raw came first in 93. Nitro came after that in 95. Then you had Thunder that came out in 98. Then you had SmackDown in 99. So when you literally had Raw and Nitro going head to head, and then at the same time you had Thunder and SmackDown at the same time on the same nights going head to head as well, because they were.
Yeah, and then WCW had to move Thunder to Wednesday.
Yeah, because it originally was Thursday nights on TBS at 8:05 on the Superstation.
I mean, when you're competing against a local channel, then cable channel, local channel's gonna win. That's why SmackDown gets bigger numbers than Raw nowadays, because one is on Fox.
Right.
And Fox is a bigger name than the other channels. SmackDown was on. It's bigger than UPN, Sci-Fi.
UPN isn't even around anymore. The CW is. I think it's the CW still now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what it became. The CW.
Mm-hmm.
And then, God, I went to USA. All right. We got Brad on the call.
What's going on, Brad?
What's up, guys?
So,
long time no see.
Did you watch SmackDown today?
No, I saw the recap, though.
So, what do you think of this new belt?
It's trash. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Look at it. I was saying in the chat, it looks like a women's belt, which is appropriate for Roman. But hey, I mean, but look at it. It's small. This is $1 billion company, right? And this
Yep.
is
Yeah.
this is what they come up with. Really?
Yeah, it's copy and
Billion.
repaste. It's copy and paste. Pretty much rinse and repeat. That's what this company is now.
It almost looks
Right.
like one of those Jack's belts, is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from the
Well,
'90s.
that's
Yeah.
another reason. Well, that's another reason they did this, is so they can have another championship. They'll sell the toy belt and they'll sell this version now. So but
It's just
It's
it's
just-
garbage. It's
it's-
garbage, man. It's like, look, I understand they're trying to have like a uniform brand, but the Shield logo motif that they're going for looks too Salvation Army for me. I'm sorry. It's just I wish they would revert back to something similar to the Big Gold or to Eagle or something.
well,
Because this is just
Well, technically, they did bring back the Big Gold in a form for Seth Rollins.
there you go. I mean, this is this is appalling. But hey, it works great for Roman. Wear it with pride. Jesus, that guy's
well,
horrible.
see, the weird thing is, this is the undisputed Universal WWE Championship, while we have a new world champion on Raw. So how's it undisputed now? I mean, wouldn't it just be unified now?
Unified. It should be unified. But they're trying to change things and see if anybody notices. That's what they're trying to do.
It's stupid. And like I said, they want to call it the Undisputed Championship because look, on there, it says Undisputed Champion. So,
Ugh.
I hate this. I mean, like when they represented the new world belt, I really like it, even though they had a giant WWE logo right in the middle of it.
Yeah, I mean that one. I'll tell you, I don't like the logo in the middle of it, but the rest of it looks really nice. It looks very how do I say it? It looks kind of like it's giving a nod to boxing belts. It has some class to it. And I think ever since they had that damn spinner belt, ever since then,
Oh yeah,
it's gone the way of the dodo, man. They're looking cheap. They're looking plastic. They look like you're gonna see it on your nephew on Saturday morning running around the house in diapers. I mean, that's what it looks like.
well, I mean,
Can
everyone
I
in
add
their
something to
mom.
that?
What?
Can I add something to what Brad was talking about? Brad, you mentioned that it looks like a boxing belt, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that UFC and WWE are now merged with Endeavor? So maybe that was Endeavor's idea.
It's possible. Yeah, I think it's certainly plausible. I mean, why not? Why
Right.
not? Why not start to kind of merge things a little bit, trying to blend things in with WWE? It's probably going to be a lot more of that to come because Vince don't give a crap. He'll just be like, "Oh, do whatever you want. I got my money. I don't care."
Exactly. He sold out. I mean, he sold out, so now he just has a job. Like he's got his $9 billion that he wanted for the WWE.
Technically, he doesn't have that yet, Casey. It's still in merger. It's still being
That's true.
through the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not official yet.
Yeah, it's still, like you said, it's like most companies, it takes forever for the merger to finish. It's not like flip, it's done.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless the company goes in and buys it, and then that's
Right.
one.
It's going to be interesting, though, once that does go through, because it's going to be – but you're going to see a lot of that, I think, a lot of mixing of the two. Maybe you'll start seeing superstars showing up at UFC events and fights more often, rather than retired like legends showing up. And you'll
Yeah.
see sponsorship deals and things like that that you wouldn't have normally seen, I think, on WWE television. I would hope so. I think that would be kind of cool if they did that.
Or
But we'll see.
or you get fighters who, has some interest with WWE and just have a crossover, kind of like everyone obviously wants, God, Conor McGregor to come over.
Oh, he
I,
that would, I think although he is very entertaining sometimes and he's kind of a prick, but I would love to see that, just to see his ass get kicked, because he's kind of a prick. So yeah, it'd be kind of entertaining. But other than that, yeah, not really.
I mean, I'm wondering if Conor McGregor is still in the UFC. I'm like,
He is.
he is?
He
Because
can fight in July.
I mean, he hadn't fought in forever. Like, the last thing I remember is him fighting Mayweather in boxing. That's the last match I remember. And that was like a few years ago now. But, oh, damn. So, it'd be interesting. I thought it was funny. I'll bring this back up, how I never noticed until you said that his logo does look like a vagina. Never thought about that. That's a great point. I was looking at it. It's like, it looks more like Spider-Man logo. But
It does. It looks like Spider-Man, or like I want to be like a baseball logo. I want to say it's, what logo is that? Almost like a Yankees vagina,
like
Spider-Man
a
look.
Titans or
Yeah, something. It's just, oh gosh, yeah, man.
the Seattle
Yeah.
Mariners, their old logo, the Triton pitchfork. That's what it kind of looks like.
Yeah, like that one.
but
Oof. They fail again. They always fail.
Mhm.
This is what the WWE does now. They're famous for it. They're like, oh, the fans want this. Well, let's do the opposite.
oh yeah,
Oh,
well,
that's
I
what
mean,
they do.
see, I mean, honestly, if you ask me, this product definitely has Vince McMahon's name written all over it. See, I think Triple H is like, oh, we'll bring back the World Heavyweight title. It'll look actually like a world belt, while Vince is like, I just want another logo belt out there. I want one big gold logo belt this time. So it's just getting stupid, and it's eventually the WWE logo is gonna break out of that box, and it's just gonna be the WWE logo. I mean, it just gets bigger, and
Just wait, Casey. You know, at some point, it's gonna have a whale logo. There's gonna be a logo of a whale on there now, right?
Oh, that's what I was gonna bring up. I did not know that, but I did not know if you knew about that. But where it's the New Whale Inc. is the name of the merger group. You figured that you would keep it under the name of Endeavor, but
New Whale Order.
We did a spinoff. When I heard about that, I was like, I told AJ, it's like, you need to make up a logo so we can say we have the exclusive look of the logo.
Copyright it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Patent and copyright it right now.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, I believe copyright gives
$200.
What?
It's $200.
I thought it was a lot more than that, but
$200.
that's interesting. How did you find that out?
Because a while back I wanted to see how much, like, you know how like back in the how WWE bought out a lot of WCW stuff. So I was curious of how much to like buy it if they didn't, like, because you know how they relapse stuff and they had
Yeah.
to Okay, so I went to go see like how much like Slamboree would cost, or like Spring Stampede or something like that. Be any logo or any term, because they don't own that right now. That's just in the air. Anyone can buy those.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
$200 for the license to copyright anything. Literally, like we could go and copyright Friday as Raw or Wednesday Night Nitro. We'd have to pay $200, and we technically own it. And if somebody else used it without our permission, they would have to pay us royalties, or we could sue their asses.
Yeah.
It's pretty much it.
yeah. Well, I thought it was a lot more expensive than $200, actually, but
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's $200 because I looked it up. Because I remember when Cody said that, "Oh, I'm going to go trademark some stuff," and then he said something about $200. So I'm like, have to see if
well,
that's true.
I remember he kept an eye out for his rights to his name. Like he was just being called Cody for the longest time until the license came up, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get it." And at first, he said he wasn't gonna use it right off the bat, but honestly, AEW's like, "Let's go ahead and use it if you own it now."
Right?
And like Cody owns the
Look at
license.
look at AEW when they copyrighted Bash at the Beach for that one spinoff, and then WWE lost their shit and
Oh
fucking
yeah,
had to go and trademark it.
oh yeah, they're like, "Oh, we want that back." What is that behind you? Are you in some hallway, Brad?
I'm in the backstage area.
Oh, at
Yeah,
SmackDown.
Michael Cole's gonna walk by in a second, any minute.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you be kind of late? I'm sure they're probably all ready to get out of town now since SmackDown's over.
No, he's probably in the showers with some of the guys, and he's just getting out. So,
Oh, are you saying they like to share the showers together?
I'm just saying. I heard, I've heard rumors about the guys. So.
Well, gosh. Tell you one thing. Watching, like, I wanted to watch Rampage, but I was like, yeah. And
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, why not? I mean, but I hadn't watched Rampage forever. But
Yeah, I think the last time I watched Rampage was its debut episode, and that was a long time ago.
mm-hmm.
Mine was
So what TSS says it actually depends what you trademark, but it could cost between $225 to $600.
Oh wow, okay. See, because I was just looking up random things and it said like $200. That's why I was just curious. Okay, well, so it's in between that ballpark. Okay.
I thought it was around $200 too. Actually, when you said that, I that ring a bell.
Yeah, exactly. Because I remember when Cody said that. When Cody said, "I'm going to trademarking," and it costs $200. I remember him saying that.
I thought it cost thousands, but
Well,
No.
for some things, I would think maybe if you're like buying somebody else's or buying something else,
yeah.
or I would think it's going to cost a fortune, sure. Or if somebody's sitting on some type of slogan or something, yeah, of course it's gonna cost you some money. But I thought I remember looking into it once for something, and it was like 200, 250, 275 or something to get a copyright, as long as it's not something nationally known. Like Casey, if you're thinking about copywriting Casey as Raw, for instance, you got to go look and see what's out there, if it's even available. Maybe there's somebody squatting on it.
Yeah, and someone ripped me off.
I'm actually gonna go look and see if anyone's copyrighted Friday is Raw or Wednesday Night Nitro. I'm just curious. I'll be right back.
Oh, I highly doubt it. But
You never know. You never know. Maybe somebody, back in the golden days had say, "Oh, I'm gonna go get that in case they lose Monday night and they move it to Friday." Or same with Nitro. I mean, hell, there's people out there that do that type of crap. There were then, there is now.
well, there are talks about maybe moving Raw to another channel, and maybe even possibility a different night. I'm like, oh my god, Raw going to be on a different night. I mean, SmackDown moved so many times. It went from Thursday to Friday, back to Thursday to Friday, Tuesday.
Ugh.
I think they maybe done Wednesday, and now it's back on Friday.
Okay, so I just found out something. I'm on Trademark Engine, and it says that you can start your application for $99.
Huh.
Literally.
Wow.
And nobody has trademarked Friday is Raw or Wednesday Night Nitro yet.
Big T says there's another channel called Casey Raw.
Is there?
That's just a troll.
Is it active?
Oof.
See, because the U.S. government right here, they have two options: a basic package for $99 that it has the professional preparation. You have a federal e-filing with the USPTO and a certificate of registration. And then you have the deluxe package for $199, which features a cease and desist letter, transfer or assignment, and then 24 hours expectance processing.
Damn. Wow. There you go, Casey. Get signed up. $99.
TSS has it where, how you say that? He puts my name backwards. Yatesy is SmackDown. Is my mortal enemy.
Yisak. Is that like your
Yisak?
Yisak?
Yeah, there you
go.
Esac. There you go.
Yisak. It's your like Arabic name or something. It's like Casey. Yisak is SmackDown. Wow, that's great.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna do it properly, it should be SmackDown is Esac.
Yisak is SmackDown. He doesn't review video games. He reviews board games. Is what he does.
Katie, I do go Katie Raw, and there is a YouTube channel, Katie Raw.
We're gonna have to copyright him.
Well, we got $99 or $199. I mean, we can give him a cease and desist letter.
Yep. I was like, I was here first, motherfucker. Well, hold on. I looked it up. I'll play it.
He played Pump Night too.
Okay, I found him. What the? This gotta be bullshit. He hold on. It looks like he plays.
Pull him up on screen. We want to see this page.
Well,
Yeah, show us. Show us.
I-
Actually, don't nobody subscribe to this guy, please.
he's got to be trolling me. He's playing Fortnite. He has 3 videos of Fortnite, and they're all 3 of them is like 3 minutes, like just under 4 minutes.
Wow.
So
Wow. So
we'll see
he's
more about this channel. He just started this in March 8th of this year. We're gonna have to take him down.
Well,
Yeah.
strike him.
yeah.
Say-
Casey just strike him. He's gonna be like Minnesota fan and over here. I strike again.
I mean, what's the chance? That's gotta be a troll. I mean, let's
No,
just do-
Casey. It might be like a super fan of yours. Maybe it's like a stalker, you know, and they're stalking you on Fortnite. They're like, "Oh, Casey's Raw is so awesome," and they made an identical channel, and they're playing Fortnite like you do. Then the next thing you know, they're going to be showing up on doing broadcasts, a video game, you know, hunting and stuff, and showing up in cool T-shirts with, you know, like NWO shirts and cough and say, "Oh, I'm sick all the time and it sucks." You know, yeah, that's what it is. It might be a stalker, Casey. You should message him and be like, "Hey, what's going on, man?"
Well, he has the one he has up here has no views 1 month ago. So apparently I'm the first view. So I'll play the audio a little bit.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing some 1v1s against other people. Hopefully you can
Oh my god.
like and share with your friends.
I was wondering if he was going to say, "Case, this is Casey Raw." What up, guys? This is Casey Raw. Oh my god! He's probably playing on PC because he's like building crazy right now.
Does he report everybody like you do?
Well, I mean, if he, I don't know. Maybe he does. I mean, you gotta admit that I've been better about that in recent times. But
Didn't you just do that yesterday, Casey? You reported somebody?
Yeah.
yeah, because I swore the guy was cheating. The Big T's like, he's 5. Like, oh. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
we're gonna give him a cease and desist. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him paperwork from my lawyer telling him better shut down that channel.
Hey, you know what's funny is Brad looks like a lawyer right now. You could use him as your lawyer.
there you go. Actually, there is a lawyer. Well, there was a lawyer in the room. Just a sec, my wife was back there, so she could be your lawyer, Casey. If you really want to push it down on him, babe.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
hook you
take
up.
this kid down. We need to teach him about copyright, saying if you're gonna steal my name, you better do it better than just take it out. Is
Oh, that's too
guys,
funny.
don't do
Oh
anything.
my
Oh,
God.
I'm fucking kidding. like the kid only has 3 videos, so don't do anything to him, please.
Man,
But-
poor kid. Poor kid just happened to choose the wrong name. You have to-
Yeah,
You have
exactly.
to send like
I
a
mean-
hitman after him.
I mean,
Oh
you
boy.
figure, what's the chances he would put that in there? Honestly, he's too young to watch. Oh God, he's too young to know about Raw is War, unless his kid or his father or mother watch wrestling.
He was probably
But-
conceived during wrestling, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not during Raw's War era.
Yeah,
mean-
true. He'd be like 20 years old now or something.
Exactly. But TSS brought up a good point. It's kind of ironic about me thinking someone's cheating when I've been a convicted cheater myself. So, oh God, Big T's saying, that's right, sue the kid for his lunch money.
I can see Casey, I can see you doing that. You take Brad as your lawyer into a court, and this poor little kid, he's like 5 or 7 years old playing Fortnite. And Casey's like, that son of a bitch owes me money. And his mom and dad's looking at him like, looking at the kid like, what did you do to piss off this young man, this older man right here?
It was like, kid almost used my YouTube name.
The judge just looks at both of you and laughs and throws it out.
Oh, it would never get to that point. They'd be like, are you serious? No, it wouldn't even reach that far. It's like, you wouldn't go that far, for real, but, gosh. But, oh gosh, trying to think what else is good. I finished watching the Sonny and Chris Condino Dark Side of the Ring video.
Was it any good?
Yeah, it was alright. For Dark Side of the Ring episode, it was not the best. It felt like they could have made it a two-parter. They were they kind of fast forward through a lot of it. They talk about their career in Smoky Mountain Wrestling back in WWF and ECW. And just ran right into TNA where Chris Condino breaks his ankle and caused that blood clot. And then after he dies, they really fast forward to the point where Sonny had all those DUIs with that DUI manslaughter. And no, they did not mention anything about her porno at all either. That's
They
a great
didn't mention.
point. They did.
They didn't mention the fart. Come on.
No.
That fart is well known. Like, I was talking to Tex about this before when we were doing our wrestling talks, and he's like, they done that on purpose. They could have edited that out. I was like, you figure if it was Vivid. It's one of the biggest porno DVD manufacturers out there. You figure, hey, you know what? Take that part out where she farts. Just either cut that scene out or, just mute that section. They left that on purpose.
Hey, maybe they have some fart fiends or something in their audience. They're like, hey, maybe they'll like this. We gotta get that audience in here. That's what they did. I mean, you're right though. They could have edited that shit out pretty easy. I mean, you just cut it out or cut it out completely. So
Yeah.
Why did they leave it? That's a great question. They should go into that on the Dark Side of the Ring.
Well, I mean, they barely mentioned anything about her being inducted in the Hall of Fame because all they said, oh, a WWE Hall of Famer got arrested for DUI, but they didn't say, oh, she was inducted in like 2011 or wherever. But
Mr.
like I
Pico.
said,
Yeah.
they just fast forward from when Chris Condino died in TNA to the point she was getting arrested.
Wait, he
Right.
died in TNA?
Well, he he broke his ankle in TNA, and they did surgery
This
on
must
his
have been like
ankle.
early TNA, right?
Yeah,
Like
he was.
NWA TNA?
Yeah, they still had the NWA belts at this time,
Okay, see, that's
and he was the manager for the Naturals.
natural.
And he broke his ankle in a cage match and had surgery. And instead of taking time off, he flew back to Orlando and caused a blood clot. So, but like I said, they fast forward the whole thing and to the point where they didn't mention where she get kind of cleaned up and gets inducted in the Hall of Fame. They just went, oh, she has all these criminal charges, and bam, that was it. So I know AJ doesn't like something to wrestle with Bruce Pritchard.
You're not putting in words in my mouth. I just don't believe Bruce Pritchard. I never said I didn't like him.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna say I suggest listen to the Sonny's episode of that podcast. It's a lot more, has more information in that than what Dark Side of the Ring did.
Okay, Casey, I got a few questions because the chat's been talking about it. One, Casey's pornos are 60 seconds or 60% farting. Is that true?
I won't answer that one.
Okay, who do you think's more of a bigger crack whore, Francine or Sonny?
Oh, Sonny.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree with that too.
I think Sonny is such a fucking bitch for cheating on Chris when she was going around fucking Shawn Michaels behind his back.
Allegedly Bret Hart.
Yeah, allegedly Bret Hart. But
Wait,
we
what?
know.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, when they were in the feud back in 96, 97, there was a scene on Raw that it had to do with Sunny Days promo that Shawn Michaels cut on Bret Hart, and Julie at the time, that was Bret Hart's wife, she was not too thrilled about that because her kids and her were watching Raw that night, and you know how you're on the road 300 days a year, and you're shacking up with women and ring rats or whatever, and people are whiffs of hearing that Bret and Sonny were doing stuff, and that's where the Sunny Days promo came from.
Wow.
Well, Steve Allen says that in a 2016 interview, Johnny, who the hell, you guys be more specific who the hell Johnny is, but saying that his autopsy, that he didn't die from blood clot, but from acute pneumonia brought on from his surgery. Oh yeah, he got pneumonia from that blood clot, and then his blood clot went to his brain.
He said his brother Johnny.
Heart. So,
well,
I
let's
mean,
just believe Johnny, I guess.
Well, Johnny's his brother. That's what Steve Callen said.
Okay. Okay.
well, they also they had his brother on Dark Side of the Ring. So, I wish they had made it a two-parter, because maybe the first part about Chris Candido, and then the other one just full
Sonny.
stretch of Sonny about her rise and fall on the of Sonny. I would have said that, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, Steve. I hope she
Yeah.
does rot in jail. I mean, the bitch been doing a bunch of DUIs, and now she finally killed someone behind the wheel. So,
You know what's crazy, Casey, that we're bringing up Sunny? Can you believe how many wrestlers she's had sex with in general? Like literally, Mr. Pico in the Mr. Pico Boulevard says in the chat, Sunny said she had sex with Dolph Ziggler for 7 hours. I believe that because a lot of people can have sex for a very long time. So I believe it.
see, the thing is, I would believe it from his side. Honestly, I would not trust what she says.
I believe it. I mean, sex in general doesn't have to always mean your dick in a girl's vagina. You could
No,
there's oral sex. There's all different types of sex. So I mean, it's not just penetration like that.
I
There's
have
toys.
heard she said she had sex with Dolph Ziggler, but I'm like, I rather hear it from him than her. Like, I'm sorry, her credibility is shot for years.
Yeah.
That's like
You can't believe. I would believe it from Dolph, but the thing is Kate, what Casey is saying is correct. Is she's a foul mouth, crackhead, murderous, DUI, drunk, addict. There's so many words, and would you really believe her? Unless she's just trying to get some fame, trying to get some money out of it or something. Who knows, right? I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, what does she have left though, Brad? That's what I'm curious. What does she have?
Her name. That's it.
Well, she's been getting money from OnlyFans, and I think her boyfriend runs her OnlyFans now. So she's making money off of it.
Casey, I think her boyfriend runs the OnlyFans. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I seen videos of talking about that, or because I had a big agenda against her for a while now. AJ would back that up.
What's that, buddy? I'm sorry, I was reading the chat.
For a while, I have like this hatred against Sunny for a while.
Really? Oh, well, I do remember you saying that you did confront her at one point, and you asked her to fuck her, and she said no, you were too fat or something. I remember that. I remember you telling me that. You told me that. You told me that in private. So I do remember you saying that.
I don't know what he's talking about, people. I mean,
you held up a dollar bill to her, and you said, "Is this enough?" And she said, "No, get away, you fat slob." That's what I remember you telling me.
Oh, I mean, I know what I heard that she would do Skype calls, and
that was one of them. You told me you were on her Skype too, and she said, "No, thank you. I remember you."
Oh wow. That sounds actually plausible that he would do that. And
Casey's a desperate man. He is.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have subscribed to a couple women on their OnlyFans.
You're seriously on OnlyFans? Are you seriously simping over fucking women? Brad, I don't know if you know anything of the no simping game. Casey, I've been trying to red pill this kid for the longest time now. Casey, stop simping. Stop giving these women your money. Especially you're not getting no goods for it. Well, stop simping. No simping.
I haven't given them any money in a while, so.
Unless you're getting exchanges and you're actually getting something out of them and they're laying in your bed, do not give them money.
Well, I mean, they talk to me in emails.
How do you know that's even them talking? How do you know it's not some guy?
Because they send me pictures.
Oh, dude, literally, I could go make an OnlyFans and act like I'm a chick too and fucking post pictures. Doesn't make me a fucking chick. You're getting scammed by these fucking women or these quote unquote women.
Yeah, who knows? It could be a trans, nowadays.
Exactly.
I'm pretty good to figure out if they're trans or not. I'm like, a lot of times if they have makeup like this, I'm like, I think they're trans. Like, dial down your makeup, maybe people would believe you're a woman. But I'm like, when their eyeshadow goes like that, I'm like, come on, man. A lot of times I'm like,
I don't know about you, Casey. Like everybody keeps saying in the chat, you're a sucker, you're a simp. Stop being a simp to these women or these quote unquote women.
well, I mean, I don't anymore, but
That's why we have porn. We have internet porn, Casey. We literally have X videos. You have a click of a finger, you can have porno. Don't be giving these women on these sites money. They can get it off their asses and go get a job. They want to be this independent, strong woman that needs no man, a boss babe. Well, go out there and make your own money. That's how I see it. I make my money. I get up and I work 12 hours a day. I make my money just fine. They women want equality. Well, there you go. Go out there and get a job.
well, maybe I should start my own OnlyFans. I mean, people think I should.
Casey doing an OnlyFans.
I mean, just because an OnlyFans, that doesn't mean you have to get naked.
Oh my God, Casey, please don't.
Oh no!
Oh my.
Oh Christ! He's gonna be pulling in subscribers from YouTube into his OnlyFans account.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Casey.
I forgot to do this right here.
Oh my God, please don't do something fucked up, Casey.
Forgot to put the banner on, the ticker.
The ticker.
Oh God! Yeah, support us by supporting me on OnlyFans. I'll be live tonight at midnight.
So, Brad, he's your best friend and lawyer, and you're his lawyer, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And you haven't slapped the shit out of him yet? I mean, he's like a brother to me. If I was closer to him, I'd slap the shit out of him.
Oh, he can't either now. I mean, he's not even in the country, so he can't even do that.
I've tried to slap the shit out of him before. Believe me, he's had plenty of different ideas in the past, crazy ideas that he didn't actually do, some that he did. Yeah, there's a lot of things he goes against as far as my advice.
Well,
you should listen to your new lawyer, Casey. Listen to your lawyer.
It's not a crazy idea if, like, it's like how they say it's not a bad idea. It just needs perfection.
Casey, just no OnlyFans. No Casey's OnlyFans. People don't want to see you blowing on NES cartridges. Okay. It's just...
No, keep going, Brad. This is hilarious. Like, seriously, this is hilarious.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh my God. You see Casey with some porno music, and he's sitting there blowing on fucking cartridges. And then he's like, well, for $100, I'll do this in a Speedo or some shit like that. Watch, he would do something like that. His belly's still, oh my God. Casey.
Or I spit shine a CD disc. And be like, oh, this CD game ain't working.
What the fuck?
Hey, actually, I do that. Actually, like if I'm too lazy to get like Windex or water or whatever, I'm like, hey, sometimes it works. I mean, just trying to clean the discs. I mean, you don't have to worry about that most days with the Blu-rays because they're more protected from scratches. But like CDs, like Sega CD games, and well, mainly like Sega CD games, they're hard to start up when they're like a little bit scratched on them. And the same thing with 3DO games too. Like if they barely have a scratch, they're like really a bitch to start up. So I think I might well start up this OnlyFans.
Oh
I
my
think
god, dude, you should just. That would be fucking hilarious. Like,
that's not a bad idea. Maybe
oh
see
my,
there might be some people into that stuff. I mean,
you know what's funny is we laugh about this shit and we think it's fucking hilarious, but yet
It's
there
probably-
are women out there that love fat guys.
that's what I'm saying.
Just like there's guys out there that love big fat women too.
That's
That
what
will
I'm
pay
saying.
an arm and a leg. It's true, dude. Think about it.
That's what I'm saying. That I could probably get away with OnlyFans.
Casey might play dumb, but I think he's really in his mind. He's like, I got all these smart ideas that probably will do something. He probably will generate money from, and it's like we're laughing our asses off over here, like this dumb son of a bitch. But yeah, he's making fucking money. You know, they always say the dumbest people make the money. It's true. They say it. Look at a lot of rich people are dumb as hell, but they have all this money. Maybe you're onto something, Casey.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have-
you should think about doing it, but I don't know, Casey. I don't know if that's going to help your publicity here on YouTube by going on OnlyFans and showing everybody your super scope, okay?
Oh,
We have to see how many subscribers I would get.
well, the really question is, how much would you charge these people to fucking look at your OnlyFans? Because it's not free.
No, but I think you can set your own prices.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, you say you create an OnlyFans tonight, right? We'll say you did that, right? Hypothetically.
Yeah.
How much are you charging these men and women? Because think about it, it's not just women that will look at this website. There will be men too. So you got to think about it. You're literally having women and men looking at you do perverted shit on the internet.
We have to start cheap because no one's going to pay like $30.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I start like at $5 and then see.
You're that cheap of a whore, huh?
Yeah, see how it goes, and then if I get some subs, they're like, okay, we're pumping you up to 10, and then it just kind of goes up and up a little bit.
If you're gonna make daddy money, you better fucking be charging like $50 for these motherfuckers, dude.
Dude,
Guys or female, I don't give a fuck. Go make my money, bitch.
but oh gosh,
Jesus.
Okay.
See, this is why I have so much fun with Casey, because literally, like, he'll say the off the wall shit. Like, I don't know if you hear all this stuff, like what we say on the show, Brad, all the time.
Oh yeah,
But it's just crazy. Like, this kid, like, he's just he says a lot of stuff, and it's just like it mind blows. Like, wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Listen, I've known this guy for years, and it never surprises me the shit he gets into.
I'm surprised he hasn't been to jail yet for the shit he said.
God, I remember one time. I'm going to tell you a story while he's out of the room here.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to choke you.
I remember one time going over to very room before the collection, before the wall, before the gamer shelf and all that crap.
So before the hoarding start.
Yeah, before all that. And he was back in the day, he was a big fan of MySpace. And he
I
was
remember
like,
my MySpace.
and I remember he had a message inbox of like about 150 different women on MySpace.
We're talking about you, not at you, Casey.
Just random. This guy was the biggest internet player I think I've ever seen, and I've been around a lot of them, and I'll tell you, I've never seen. And he had active conversations with like 100 different women on there. He would just message them out of the blue and be like, "Hey, I'm Casey," and he was hitting on all these chicks on there and getting all sorts of dates and shit too. Women driving 50 miles, 100 miles in the Midwest to come see Casey.
Oh, come on. It's usually the opposite round. I'm the one who's driving. But I did. MySpace was my thing. And kind of not really have that touch anymore. Like that. Plus, I feel like if I do that now, it's more creepier. If I do that now.
Yeah, you might get sued for harassment, or maybe you'll piss somebody off because you used the wrong pronoun or some bullshit.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't get that. I don't know if anybody can explain this to me. What the hell is this LGBTQ plus a double fucking whatever? I don't get it.
I'm wondering what the hell plus is.
That's what I'm trying to fucking figure out. What the hell is this shit? And why the hell is it on my birthday month? Why the fuck are you celebrating this shit at all? Who fucking cares?
Plus. Is it plus Pro Max? Plus, I don't know either. Plus size? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's your plus size people. Maybe that's what that is, Casey.
That means you're represented, Casey.
See, the thing is, they say, you got gays and lesbians. I'm like, that's the same fucking thing. It's
all the same. It's all the same. You're gay in general. That's what that is. You're gay. That's all it is. I don't know why they have to be so many letters of the alphabet or whatever. I don't get it.
They have one for asexuals. I mean, I'm sure there's some.
Well, now they have obviously an I and a plus and a T. So obviously, you have incels and transgenders and all this other weird shit.
Oh, we're getting shadow banned on this one.
No shit.
I mean, we had to get our shadow ban in there. But fuck it, I probably got copyright anyways for. I'm just curious. Let's go to the YouTube studio real quick. Maybe I got away with those clips. I mean, I'm not obviously going to do that all the time, but I probably would have to cut those clips out, but hopefully not to. Oh, by the way, how do you pronounce your freaking YouTube name? Brad?
Who? Me?
Yours.
Casey is raw. No, I'm not that guy. Gringo Oki.
Gringo. Oh, Gringo. Okay, I get it.
I thought that was what it meant because Gringo Oki. I was like,
yeah, I needed something anonymous rather than having my full name out there.
I
don't want that. Don't want people emailing me at work or something.
Or doxing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have to be careful nowadays. Thank God that I haven't got fucking swatted yet.
Oh my God, I could not imagine that. Literally, just think about poor Casey fucking sitting there playing video games, and all of a sudden the FBI comes and kicks in his door, and they're like, "Get on the fucking ground!" And Casey's fucking spazzed out, freaking out. They're tearing down his they're tearing down his video games and shit. He's losing his fucking mind.
He'd lose his shit. That would be something right there. That'd be even more priceless than J-Man hitting you on the back of the head
Oh,
with a what was a baseball bat. I would
yeah,
love to see that. I mean, yeah, because they'd come in there, they'd tear apart all your games. They'd probably look inside the games. They'd
they're
check
like,
behind the
there's gotta
walls.
be drugs in them.
Yeah, they'd be looking for all that illegal material in there.
Oh, I like.
Oh, think about it. Allegedly, remember, Casey, you have children behind those things. They could be like, "Where's the children at?"
Well, I let them go, so
Oh, you let the kids go?
yeah.
Why? Why were they being too noisy down there, or what was the problem?
Apparently, he's supposed to take care of them. I mean, couldn't just keep water and food in their
Oh my god.
food water bowl and just let them be. Apparently, you had to.
Did they die?
Yeah, if you have to empty their bucket every now and then, Casey, you do have to do that.
Did they die, Casey?
No, Miguel, I let them go. I did like most animals. I took them to the woods and I opened the door and said, "You're free now."
Oh,
And there's one stopped and looked sad at me. It's like, don't be sad. I mean, you're free now. Go in the woods where you belong.
oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So, Casey, back to this OnlyFans that you're gonna set up.
What?
You're gonna have to
Yeah.
have You're gonna have to have a special name for that. It could be Casey is SmackDown. It could be.
No, he should have known Casey is Raw. There you go.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
Oh no, Casey's going in Raw. You can rip off
I
another
have.
YouTube. There you go.
I have used dating sites with this, and they're like, "Oh, what's that mean?" I was like, "Uh-oh." I'm like, because it sounds bad, and I had this like it's wrestling related, because I'm sure honestly, I think that's a lot of the reasons why I don't get a response is that use that name. Maybe I should change that.
I think you should go use Casey going in Raw. There you go.
You know
Oh,
what's fun?
yeah.
You know what crazy is that you heard about Steve and Larson going Raw, right?
Yeah, that's where I just stole that from the Going in Raw podcast. Well, there instead of it, but Casey going in Raw, or we have one from Mr. Pico over here that says Casey is Raw Dog.
Well, the reason I brought that up is because someone on that channel banned me.
What?
Yeah,
How?
because I don't know. It must have been a mod, because I don't think the host would have done this, because I was trying to do a donation and it says wouldn't let me. I was like, okay, maybe it's saying that I don't have money. Or I checked my account. I was like, no, I got money. And then it was like, well, then I realized, I was like, hold on, am I hidden or banned? And I checked and like, yeah, I was banned.
Well, that's like how I was telling you I was banned in Garguts' channel. I've never even talked to Garguts, never been on his channel at all, and I got banned.
Big T, it's called Going in Raw. It could be I think that's the channel. Steven Larson.
Going.
They're a great channel. I still sub to them as it is because I'm still a fan of them. They're great. And I try to email them and say, hey, is there a way you can unban me? But I told them, if not, no big deal. I'm still a fan. But
So you're a friendo?
I'm a friendo, yeah.
How do you feel about the enforcer passing away?
Oh, well, honestly, I hate to say this. I didn't know who that was.
You didn't know who Stevie B was?
No, I heard about.
Oh,
Okay.
I heard about him passing. So, but
so AJ is not the one I'm seeing home and sent his somewhere, right? Is you?
Now, Brad, to your right hand, or can you just smack Mikkel real good? There you go.
Oh,
you got
oh,
him.
Hey, at least Mikkel fucking did it. You know, unlike some people, Mikkel does go along with the shit, and it's actually good.
Just making sure, seeing if anything comes up on my channel. Sometimes if they're gonna send you like a block your channel or something with something, they would send you an email through YouTube. But no, I might have got away with those few clips. I did flip the image and only had about like 10 seconds. So, and you couldn't really hear the audio that well.
You should just next time if you want to do that, instead of recording it in English, just record it in like Spanish subtitles or something, so they're all talking in Spanish. That shit ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be copyrighted. They don't. I see that crap all over YouTube all the time. Brand new ones, like the day of the event, in Spanish, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes long, and it's like, and even the title says, "Hey, it has the pay-per-view title or whatever it is, and it doesn't get removed." They don't.
That was crazy. A lot of times, like when I'll watch a pay-per-view, like when if we're talking about the McGregor and Mayweather fight, I seen someone posting the fight on Twitch or Twitter, stuff like that. They're streaming the fight. So I'm like, that's fucked up. Like people who pays for it, I understand they'll watch it, but like go watch it on Twitch or freaking Twitter or Facebook that people are streaming that shit. Like they're taking a chance of getting hit for that.
Well, a lot of times those ones that are streaming those fights are brand new accounts, and the YouTube bots knows that, right? So it's going to look at all the current streams, and if it sees that it's a brand new account, usually within like a 24-hour period or like a week, boom, gone. But if it's something that's somebody's been around a while, it gets regular views, or has a few hundred subscribers, not going to be an issue. I don't think it's going to be a problem for you, man.
I don't think it'd be a big deal. I guarantee if it was a strike, we wouldn't be here right now. We would be not be. Like,
they'll never take us down.
You just change your name, Casey, or we just moved to OnlyFans with you, and we can support you there.
Could still the guy who stole my name and then just take his out. It's like, hey, I was here first, so I'm taking your version of my name. So,
how much is your name worth to them? So if that happens, how much would you pay to get your name from them? $5?
$1.
You're gonna trade them like a video game, a spare game, or something?
Yeah, double.
A double. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So you're gonna pay double for that, but you paid $1 to Sunny, and she still wouldn't let you show her tits? I don't get that.
No, a video game that I have
Yeah.
a double of.
Yeah, but I'm saying is you offered Sunny $1 and she wouldn't show her tits to you, but yet you're offering some random kid on the internet a double video game to use their name or his name. What the hell is this world going to,
Or
Casey?
if I have a double of a video game that I already have, I'm like, so it's like it's no money out of my pocket anymore. It's just there. I could use it to offer a gift for his name.
That's why I said it, because that sounds like something you would do. You'd be like, "Hey, I'll give you a double or a triple of some crappy game that's worth 10 cents. Here, you can have this, and I'll autograph it for you. Here it is."
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you try that with Sunny then?
No. Fuck her.
Well, no, I'm talking about when you had access to her. You should have did that.
I never had access to her.
That's not true. You told me don't start this. We're live. Don't forget
Well,
allegedly
allegedly.
in Fortnite, right? Or in Minecraft. No, but talk about this OnlyFans. We were on this kick for a minute now. I want to know what the hell you would do to these guys and girls that would subscribe to your OnlyFans. What the hell are you gonna do to make me money?
I would. It's kind of like how this one woman did. Like she faked out their subs, where she's like, "Oh, like I would sexually say something like me blowing, I'm blowing, and then it's me blowing on the cart or me spitting, and I'd be like spitting.
We were spitting.
Yeah. I would think of anything that sounds sexual and it's actual video games related.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh.
He's going to be doing some things in his power glove.
Oh. See, I think TSS would be correct. If I did autograph something, the price would actually go down.
That's awesome.
I agree.
Bring the price down.
Yeah.
That would appear on price charting and be like, be aware of the game copy that's signed by Casey is RAW.
Oh, it's crazy. I do have a autographed video game box. I think it's Ninja Gaiden 2, and it has the YouTuber named Pro Jared.
Never heard of him.
I remember that name from somewhere.
He actually had 1 million subs, but he got into a nasty love triangle that got really bad, and he lost a lot of subs because his wife threw his name through the mud. And the game store I went by, they had that video game he signed, and they're like, well, we're going to take the autograph off. It was like, screw it, I want it. I still have it. So.
Okay, so let me ask you. You said you bought this guy's autograph video game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know this guy, but I know who Alpha Omega Sin is. I think he's worth more money than this guy that you're talking about.
Oh, I like Alpha Omega Sin. He's a cool guy. It just sucks that he doesn't do.
Dude, he hasn't done a video in like over 2 years.
Yeah, he's been gone. It sucks. The guy was extremely popular.
Oh, yeah.
And it just sucks he's not there no more. I
Well,
don't know.
I know exactly what it was. For one, the money, because every time you cuss, when you're demonetized, you get demonetized.
Well, yeah, he definitely had enough subs for being monetized. So,
700K, man. I mean, come on.
yeah, like you said, anytime you cuss, you had to be very careful the way you talk, and he didn't care about that. So
Hmm.
it sucks because he's great. And
Casey's OnlyFans first collab would be with Pro Jared. Oh my god. But what else? Because I know it's a joke. I know we're joking about it, but it would be fucking hilarious if people actually did pay for that. What's going on?
No, I'm saying what joke?
The joke we've been talking about the whole time. See, I know you've known him for. Look at Brad. He's just like, I want to choke Casey right now. That's his face right now. Look at him. He's like, I want to choke.
Casey doesn't see it as a joke. That's why he's saying what joke, because he's like, what? It's not a joke. I can make some money here. I could buy some PS5 games with that money. Think of what I could do with that money. Yeah, that's what he's
exactly. Thinking. I mean,
no, go ahead.
Pretty bad. Now, like, if I had money, I'm like, I obviously spend it too much. So
I want to know if Brad knows this running joke. Okay, so Casey bought a PlayStation 5 just to play Fortnite with it. Have you heard this running on joke?
I have not actually. Let me hear the rest of this now.
Okay, so wait, what? Oh, okay. So the joke that it's been going on for like ever since Casey bought a PlayStation 5 was he spent $500 just to play Fortnite.
Oh no! I mean, have I played a lot of what's on the PS5 right now? No. But, I mean, a lot of times the reason why I play Fortnite, one, it's one of my favorite games to play. Two, it's so easy just to start up and go. But I've been playing a few other games. It's just, do I play Fortnite more often? Yes. So, but
Casey, you can play Fortnite on pretty much any device known to man out there. You can play it on phones, tablets, computers. Yeah. There's other consoles, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna fork out $500 so I can play it on there.
Well, actually, I only paid $220-ish for my PS5.
Only $220. Okay, all right, we got a good deal, but
I did sell some stuff.
What did you have to give up?
A few things. Yeah, I mean, also at the video game store, they were selling it for $450. So I sold a few games. I sold my Super Mario World in its box. That's the biggest one that took it right there. That probably cost most of the money right there, like $200.
You think you'll ever come across one of those again?
Recently, they had those went through the roof. It was only recently, yeah, those went through the roof. Because I went to a toy store around here, and I looked at the box, and it was like, and he's like, oh, I want $600 for this. I'm like, I thought because he looked on price charting, and he thought when he saw new, I was like no. But when it complete went for like around there, like, well, he knew what he was looking at because I didn't realize it went up that much. I was like, you know what? I only had that box for that long. It's like, you know what? I've been wanting to get a PS5, so it paid for most of it.
True,
But
but if you would have hold on to that box copy of Super Mario World for a little, hell, 10, 15 years, who knows? You could be like that guy that went on Pawn Stars with a box Super Mario 1 and got denied and then sold it for $2 million.
see, the thing is, it depends on it because a lot of times, if it's factory sealed, or some of them has, if it's like one of the ones that are like the test release ones where it was only stickered sealed, and that's worth more money if it's sticker sealed.
Hmm.
I know. I mean, I got most of my other Mario games boxed. Like for me, I was like, whatever. I'd rather have a PS5, have it paid most of it off, and then a box for Super Mario World.
Yeah. And now that you're going to have an OnlyFans account, you can support buying new games for your PS5. There you
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
and
You'll
you
be
know
set to
what?
go.
In like a year or two from now, a lot of the support for the PS4 games are going to go away. So I figure, why not get on the bandwagon now when the prices are low, and I can be there when PS4 doesn't have any more games.
Hmm. Hey, what was that thing that Sony announced recently? Like it was like a handheld or
Yeah,
something?
it's not like a Switch though, because you can't take that anywhere. It's their version of the Wii U gamepad.
Okay. Eh, sounds like they're reaching, but all right.
See
I
what
don't
it
know.
is. You, it's pretty much for you. Like, yeah, it's like their Wii U gamepad. You're able to stream your game from your PS5 to this handheld on Wi-Fi. There's no cartridge. There's no software going to this fucking thing. It just streams through Wi-Fi.
So it's basically a second display for your local PS5 system,
Yeah,
but you can't take it. Say if you're on a trip or something, you can't take it
yeah.
to work and or something.
No,
No, okay, so that's fucking pointless. That is
yeah.
Sony. That is a
I
reach.
I believe if anything, I thought it was the same thing with PSTV. And what PSTV is a little console that does a couple things. It can stream your PS4, PS3 games, and streaming it from your PS4. Well, if you don't run it off the same Wi-Fi, it's not going to work, and it streams like shit. And it also plays PS Vita games too.
What's
But
that one called? The Sony POS. It's just like, like
actually,
what?
it's going worth more than it was when it came out. I mean, the first time I bought my first one was for $30, and that was the PSTV, the controller. It was a PS3 controller, and the games that came with it, the download codes. And then I gave that to my brother-in-law when I was moving away, and I bought another PSTV cheap.
Yes, TV. Speaking of TVs, Casey, you mentioned on your stream, I think it was yesterday, that you don't have a TV capable of outputting the quality definition that a PS5 even deserves. So I'm guessing, I'm just thinking in my mind that you have this PS5, this glorious $500 fucking Sony console, this giant Tower of Sauron, and it's connected to a 1989 RCA tube TV. Is that correct?
No,
I believe
it's
that,
just,
Brad. I believe it.
it's just I don't have a 4K TV, but it's hooked up to the best TV in the house. This fucking thing is huge. It's just it only can go to 1080p. So I mean, you can see the power. I mean, it runs a lot better on the PS5. I mean, even with the PS4 Pro, when you're playing Fortnite, it just chugs. While PS5 does the Fortnite really good. And I mean, it's backward compatible to the PS4 too. And plus, there's some games, if you have the PS4 game, sometimes they'll give you the free download of the PS5 version. So I was like,
Casey, EJ has a question in the chat. What's the difference between the PS4 to PS5? Is it the controllers or the format?
well, the controller's totally different. I mean, I kind of like the PS5 controller. I think they call it the DualSense. But TSS saying 4K TVs are affordable now. Yeah, but when I have this giant ass TV, what's the point moving on to 4K?
It's because Casey's Jewish.
But
Oh, you don't know that joke yet? You don't know about Rabbi Casey?
knows
Do you?
Oh, I know about Rabbi Casey. I've seen photos of him with his stuff and his locks.
Wait
and
until
everything.
this Halloween or this Christmas. We
Oh, I
were
know Casey's a Jew.
me and Tex we talked to Casey about this a while ago. That Casey's gonna get the whole get up. And then for the holiday season, he's gonna be Rabbi Casey for Hanukkah. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Casey, you damn Jew, man! You got like an old ass TV. It's a big TV.
oh yeah, right here I do.
And then there,
I
of course,
got
you
a
got
whole
the.
ass CRTV right here, but
That's different. That's great. Like they were saying in the chat, a Super Nintendo looks good on that, right?
yes, I agree.
It looks good on that. But not the
retro
Sony
games-
PlayStation 5.
No,
yeah.
but there's not much difference with the graphics between one and the other right now, honestly. I mean, it's not
Well-
like back in the day when you went from like, oh gosh, like N64 to the PlayStation 2, where like it looks a little bit more closer to real. Like, and it ever since then, it just slightly looks better every generation, and that's what it is. It slightly looks better, and honestly, I think at 4K, you don't really see your eyes don't see more than 4K, so there's no point to anything more than that.
Says the guy who has a virtual reality headset that he connects to his PlayStation. Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, it's fun. But the thing is, right now, the PSVR 2 is actually doing really bad right now. It's selling like shit.
Well, yeah, all those things are going. All the ones from the console companies are going trash because there's bigger fish out there now where you can do a lot more. And there's fixing to be even bigger fish in the VR and AR market that's going to compete with all the console companies with games. And so I think a lot of those companies are scared shitless about that. That's why Sony's releasing this piece of shit console that is just a second screen. They're like, oh, we got to put something out there. And that's what they're doing.
I'm just thinking they're like they like to rip off Nintendo as much as they can. But gosh, trying to think. Oh yeah. Well, it's weird when the PS5 came out. I started seeing a lot of these PSVR 1 headsets being sold everywhere. Like people were reselling it or selling them to vintage stocks. Like there are like stacks of them. Like why would you give that up? Like there's so many good games on the VR for PlayStation 4.
Hmm.
So I'm like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I didn't really mind
but
time soon.
you got to stick to your old TV and then your VR headset, and pretty soon you're going to be on your VR headset. There's going to be people walking around with like wireless headsets playing game outside, and while they're driving their car down the road type of shit, and you're going to be inside still in your old VR headset and 1982 RCA. But
Well, nowadays people does have those cars that pretty much drive on their own. So a lot of times people are riding to work asleep. So why not?
they
Jeez.
have you seen those cars that drive by themselves? I don't.
Yeah,
We don't.
those are
I
god
have seen.
awful. I've seen them. I've seen the
No,
Teslas.
they
Oh
are
my god.
shit.
I haven't
I
seen
haven't
them.
seen them
I've never seen one.
personally.
You've never seen one? Go on YouTube and type in
Yeah.
drivable Tesla or Tesla drives itself.
Well,
Literally.
I've seen the videos, but like in person, I've never like been driving down the road and see
Oh, you've
somebody
never
like
seen any of them?
leaping or something.
Really?
It scared the shit out of me.
It'd be hilarious to see them go like, or they're on like they're reading newspaper or something, and just like, and it's just driving for them.
I mean,
Oh.
I drive for a living. I can't stand the people that are driving on the roads now that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, seriously. I do deliveries driving, right? And literally every day I see stupid fucking people on their phones not paying attention while they're driving. It's like it's a green light and you're fucking stopped. Fucking go, motherfucker. Green means go. Fucking, and I don't have to sit there and honk my horn nonstop for you to fucking go.
Well, you know they're making semi trucks that runs by themselves soon.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
I mean,
J-Man's gonna be out of a job. Uh-oh.
yeah, fuck
Jeez.
them. For all the times they attacked me, fuck them. See,
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
see, the thing is, they might still need someone to be there.
those things. Here's the thing: is I'm kind of with AJ. I think people right now are horrible fucking drivers.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is that it's got to mimic this driving from somebody, right? So it's either going to make it worse, probably going to make it worse, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then there's going to be people that are not technically inclined in these cars that don't know what the fuck they're doing inside this car at all, and they're going to cause more wrecks. Like,
Okay,
Casey, don't
no, go
ever
ahead.
get a self-automated car, please. I think you'll be like you're the kind of person I think you would get in one of those and immediately wreck it. I don't know why.
Oh, that's like a muscle car. That's like a muscle car for Casey. Don't ever like these fucking dumbass teenagers that fucking have mommy and daddy buy them a Hellcat and they go and fucking wreck the damn thing within a week. And it's like you're really wrecking a fucking $100,000 car in a fucking week. You don't know how to drive it. It's fucking 800 to fucking 1,000 horsepower. You don't know how to fucking drive the damn thing, and you wreck it. And it's
imagine you're like a newspaper and you're doing the crossword puzzle, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you what happened because I was trying to figure out. I mean, what's like 5 words for male genitalia? So 5 words.
Oh my God.
So I mean, trying to figure out the crossword puzzle. So like, but you know it's gonna happen, and like I seen YouTube videos of people sleeping with their cars driving for them.
You know,
So
you shock me every time, everything you say, Casey. Like literally, this is the man that literally has said on air, live air, that he would suck a dick for a fucking video game.
expensive.
Seriously, it doesn't matter. You said you would put a dick in your mouth. What the fuck?
I mean, if it's like the Nintendo World Championship, like yes, I
You take a shot in the mouth.
yes.
He already has put a dick on his mouth on camera. Oh, yeah, a popsicle, I guess. But
Oh yeah, no, that was a lollipop. That was a lollipop.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, yeah, you are one desperate individual, Casey. That is, if you really want a Nintendo World Championship, I could. No, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Not gonna happen.
Well, I hate to do this. I'm starting to feel like my bronchitis is acting up a little bit, and I want to take some NyQuil. So, and I'm getting sleepy.
So Casey, I got a question for you though. Before we leave, the 21st is Wednesday. We need to drink on that day. And Brad, you're invited too if you want to come and drink with us. It's my birthday.
All right.
Oh,
What day?
birthday?
The 21st, yeah.
21st.
Well, it's on the 20th,
Yeah.
but I'm celebrating on Wednesday. But you know,
I hate to say this. I'm busy on that day.
you're not busy. You're doing Nitro, you jackass.
Oh, fuck you.
You're
I
getting
have
drunk.
I have to work that day. So
It doesn't fucking matter.
It is
You're
the work
drinking.
that day. Oh Jesus! I have to work. I got something planned. I got an OnlyFans event that night. I'm
That's
not gonna be
right.
able to make it. Jesus.
Oh no.
For another.
What?
Oh my god! You know what's funny is that guy was at Motor City Comic Con too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, the voice of Mario. Yeah, he was there.
You know, it's crazy that they didn't use him for the movie, but I think that's stupid because I mean he's the voice of Mario, but
You need to get a cameo of that guy. Is what you need to do, Casey.
oh, dude,
Oh, he
Yeah.
really does he do
I
those? Because that'd be awesome.
see, the thing is, a lot of those guys are like, even wrestlers, they go for hundreds of dollars.
Ugh,
So,
of course.
I
No,
mean,
Big T, I didn't meet him. I didn't meet any celebrities. No, actually, I did say hello to Edward Furlong though. Because nobody was at his booth, so I met him. But yeah, the only thing I told him was, hey, like I liked him in Detroit Rock City because he played a good character there as Hawk. But no, I didn't meet it. I didn't meet any like celebrities really.
so, Brad, you got anything to shout out on?
No, I don't. I don't. I'm retired still, and I'm gonna stay retired. Just special appearances. That's all.
Oh, okay. Mikkel?
Contact me at my counter. Game 1 against the fight on tomorrow at BI tomorrow night. And all week and they can check me out, Michael Top.
And what about you?
Me?
What about
I'm just gonna shout out Frank from the Harsh Truth. Go subscribe to Frank, him, Tex, and Jeremy. They're doing their videos, their podcasting over there. Shout out to Drew, Gatekeeper Drew.
Yeah.
You know, go subscribe to him. See, unlike some people, See, like some people, I put my friends over.
Yeah, D-Rep Gaming. Also,
Go, what?
oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, go follow the Foul Mouths Network. Go watch Ken, man, and go subscribe to Devious Dave Rose, man. He's good people too. That's about it for me.
I got another one I thought about. The Rose Gaming.
Oh yeah, you're
pretty.
Oh, speaking of that, so Brad, you've known Casey for 20 plus years, right?
You're muted.
You're muted.
30 plus. No.
Okay,
20,
so
20
did you
plus?
know
Yeah,
he's
Something like that.
30, but
so did you know he's cheating on you with the Rose Gaming?
Oh no, I've watched the Rose Gaming. He's not cheating on nothing.
That's brilliant. We're gonna most likely gonna do Less Than Serious on the Rose Gaming on Sunday. So I just thought about that. So yeah, I released Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom episode today.
We forgot one thing, Casey. Our Discord.
What? Our Discord? Who?
Yeah.
You got a Discord now?
Emily made it for us. She's been putting it in the chat the whole time.
Huh.
Yeah, man.
Discord. Casey, like, oh, well, yeah. I think your computer should run it. Don't worry, Casey.
I barely could run it properly. I mean, shoot, I had to do StreamYards on my fucking phone instead of doing it on my laptop.
Just saying, that Sony PlayStation 5 could have been a lot of money, big chunk of change towards a new PC or maybe a new camera. You could have got a nice DSLR or something. I don't know. That's just me.
Who's Casey 2000?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But I wanted a PS5, and yeah, eventually I'll try to get a better computer. But I say that, but then it doesn't happen. But
someday over the rainbow, maybe when you're making bank on your new business venture, you can afford a new PC now.
OnlyFans. Go subscribe.
All right, guys. For Brad, Mikkel, AG Raiders, I am Casey is Raw, and this is Friday night. Friday is Raw. So you guys have a good night, and we're out. See you guys.